Hello everybody and welcome. So I've been playing with the Helminth system and I've kind of made Saryn a bit stupid again. So I'm going to go over everything. So I'm running shield disruption. That's just because Saryn doesn't really do that well with shield damage. But she does have the toxin, so about hearsay, but the corrosive damage, the one that you spread, doesn't do that well on shield. That's why that's there. With it being corrosive, and the new ability I put on here, Pillage, it removes shield and armor. So you've got that on top of Spores, Toxic Lash, and Miasma. So instead of Saryn being a HP based Warframe with high armor, I turned her into a shield Warframe, which opens some slots. So we've got the redirection, we've got maxed out ability range at 280%, adaption, umbral intensify. You don't have to run Augur Reach, but Augur Reach does give survivability as it gives shield when you run out, when you use an ability. There's only one bad problem about this build. If you have your energy sucked, it has a harder time. So this is a little bit less survivability efficient and more into the offensive route. Also decent for other players as I run Venom Dose because I got rid of Molt, which will give corrosive damage to everybody whenever I hold down Spores. So we've got Umbral Intensify, which can be maxed out more, which I just haven't. I'd have to format again. Which, more than likely, it'd be for adaption, because you just run adaption on everything. It just helps so much with survivability. It's also the only reason making shield viable. If adaption wasn't a play, even with the buffs to shield, I don't think shields would be viable unless it's mag. Or Volt. With adaption, I say shield is good on anybody as long as you can have about 160, not 160, 1,600 overshield. I would say shield is fine, but if you don't have a way to get overshield, I would not run shield based, I would run HP based. So we've got maxed out ability range. So you're going to look at this. I can throw this 168 meters, which is off the fucking wall. You don't need that. But the spread radius is 44 meters, and that is amazing. Almost 45 if you round it up, but we're not doing that. It's 44.8. The decay is 7%, so it doesn't decay that much, but the reset decay does cost a bit, but with the range, and depending on what weapon you use, you shouldn't run out of spores, in a sense. Unless it's like... I'm trying to think. Like in a situation where you get so high that you kill everything off. But the abilities you're going to be looking for with a max range build is you can do Contagion Cloud, which anything you kill will do a toxin for, let's see here, 18 seconds, 260 toxin damage with a almost 15-meter radius toxin cloud, which is pretty big. So you could either, if you're doing solo, I'd run Contagion Cloud. Well, it really depends, because since Venom Dose also gives you the corrosive damage, it's both worthwhile. If you're looking into a survival, I'd run Contagion Cloud. The reason why Contagion Cloud would be used is because everything's grouped up. And with the corrosive damage, it'd be better in a like defense or exterminate scenario. Contagion Cloud I would consider for like survival, disruption, and that would basically be about it. So with redirection and adaptation, with pillage. Now the one bad part about pillage is if your verse is infested, you can get butt fucked very easily. If they throw down any toxin, which I've noticed gas for some weird reason doesn't go through shields anymore. I'm guessing that is because of the rework. But if so, be careful with the toxin damage. Toxin will definitely kill your ass. So, you need to keep that in mind with Infested, especially with Noxes in high rank. Don't want to go into one of their bubbles with this build. You'll get slapped immediately. Otherwise, if you play this smart, this is a really good build. It's definitely a late game build, as you need adaptation, which you have to either trade or get a very high point into the game to get adaptation. And you also need the Helminth system, which is even further and very resource consuming. Very resource consuming. Like, I was going this like, man, I'm sitting on all this stuff, and now I'm sitting there going, holy shit, I need more fucking resources. Helminth system eats you dry. But the biggies that for this build is Helminth system and adaptation. If you can manage to get it Arcane Aegis, as it will save your life a lot. Because you'll regain enough shield to reset the whole shield gating bit. And then you have Umbral Intensify. It will be it'd still be about a 4 forma. Because I had to, I built it for HP in the beginning. The only reason why you wouldn't run HP, if you have the Helminth system. Helminth system is a must if you want to take the shield route. You will not be able to make Saryn work like this without pillage. So you need a Hildren, you need a Hildren, or a Harrow. Have to sacrifice one of those two. Get the shield ability. If you can, get pillage. The good thing about Harrow's ability is it can be used on Infested, but even with Infested, you gotta be cautious about that toxin damage. The good thing about Infested, one, you got to, most of them are melee, and the ones that do shoot are the ones that are going to cuck you. But most Infested are melee-oriented. Except for the new map, the new big boys, those will throw gas clouds and they'll terrify you. So if you do a 4 format, you can have this maxed out and this maxed out. So let's go and run a little bit of a test here. Oh, I didn't spawn anything. Whoops. Corrupt Heavy Gunner. Actually, I don't need invincibility. Run 2. Wait, why didn't it suck up anything? Suck them up. There we go. Bad part is energy consumption. It's very energy heavy. I'd also would run the energy didn't do it in time. You can still get butt fucked. It's just you really gotta have the energy before starting anything. This gives amazing offense and just lets you eat through level 140s like it's nothing, even if it's a bad weapon. I'm using a Kuvanuker, which is pretty strong, but even with that, trying to think, I have only bested weapons on me right now. Let's try... the Torrid is an okay weapon. We'll try the Torrid. Get that energy. So this build is energy dependent very harshly. 2, very relies on the Helminth system to work. 3, you need 2 of one of the more pain in the ass warframes to get a hold of for the Helminth system. That's your 3rd downer. The 4th is Toxin butt fucks you. I don't think Slash goes through shields anymore, but I might be wrong. So if Slash still goes through shields, I'd probably say that is another downer. Let's simulate. Wait, why didn't that... Oh, I guess if it hits the wall, it doesn't do it. See, I get instantly put at 2k. Oh, I'm not running viral. I forgot. I haven't ran, the Tord since the update, so it's got corrosive damage on it. Which, in high go, you want, viral. So the Tord's not a good route to go. We can run Pox here. Oh, I'm gonna get fucked. Okay, never mind. We'll go with the better equivalent of this. So, Pox still eats through them quite harshly. And you'll be giving the corrosive buff to everybody, so let's put on actual decent weapons. It's sad that the Pox used to be so good and it's just kind of meh now. Where is it? There it is. That's not what I wanted. God, this melts. God, why did they release the nuker like that? It's so autistically strong. Sorry, I just love this gun. Where is it? Where's my other baby? Probably skipping past it several times now. There you are. True enough. This gun is also fun. But the whole point in this build is to reduce survivability, increase cost just a wee bit, to come out with a more offensive build. And this gets disgusting in survival setups. But that is it for this build. I hope you all enjoy. Until then, I'll see y'all next time.